everybody, and welcome to Mama's Kitchen, honey. Child, we get ready to get it popping. Okay? All right, so let me show y'all what Mama get ready to do, okay? I told y'all I was going to come back and show y'all how I do my chicken breast, because I told y'all my husband wanted chicken breast for dinner. So I like to pre-season my food and let it sit and let it rest and let the seasonings marinate and all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing chicken breast and country spare ribs, okay? So let's just see. Okay, here's my ribs. Okay, I got them already in the pot. I need to season them. And here's those breasts. These are huge, okay? And this is, yeah, my husband wanted this for dinner. So let's just get started, because I got a little tip or trick that I want to show you what I do when I pre-season my meat before I cook it. I like to pre-season it and then put it up and let it marinate. So this is what we're going to do, okay? I got some seasonings sitting out here already. I need to grab something else. Okay, so that's what we doing, y'all. Do I got garlic powder over there? Yeah, I do. Let me just grab garlic pepper seasoning. And I think I got Italian seasoning already out. Okay. So, that's what we're doing. We're seasoning our meat. And then the little tip that I'm going to show you after I season my breast. I'll show you that in a second. So, let's just get it all seasoned, okay? I'm using garlic pepper seasoning, okay? Black pepper, of course. My husband loves black pepper. Okay, and we got garlic powder. I love garlic powder. All right. We have lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is excellent, okay? For those of you who don't know or who have never tried it, it's excellent, okay? I like to put Italian seasoning on there. And then my seasoned salt, okay? All right, and then when I'm dealing with chicken, well, when I'm dealing with meat, period, I like to use, where's my little things at? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be prepared when I come on here, and I'm not. Where's the little things that I like to use? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, here it is on the table. So let me rinse that off. So, when I'm doing my meats, okay, because I don't like stuff underneath of my nails, I like to use tongs to turn it over so that I can season the other side. And also, when I'm dealing with chicken, the less that you have to get your hands on it, the better. Because they say chicken is like a contaminated type meat. So, if you have to handle chicken with your hands, you need to wash regularly. So, I like to take it and, and see how big that is? So, I'm going to turn them over and season the other side. And then I'm going to show you what I like to do to my pre-seasoned meat. Like I said, my husband wanted this for dinner. Oops, I didn't do nothing over here. So I'm going to season it and let it marinate so it'll be really good when it's time to fry these for him. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that on there. Or did I? Yes, I did. And one other thing, that's what I don't want to put on there, the garlic things. One thing that I didn't put that I like to put on there, paprika. Paprika is good because it brings out the flavors in your food. Now I gotta turn this back over because I forgot to put the paprika on there on the other side. Not only does it enhance the flavor, it brings out the flavor in your food, but it also gives it a nice, and someone had sent me left me a comment saying that paprika was also good for making your meats pretty. And they are so right. I mean, I do it all the time because it really does make your meats look pretty as well as bring the flavors out. So, my meat is all seasoned, okay? So I wanted to sit and marinate, because when you sit and marinate and let it's good if you can let it marinate overnight. If you could season your meat and put it in the refrigerator the next day, I mean, it'll be delicious when you go to cook it. But this is not going to be for the next day. This is going to be for this evening when my husband come home, so it's going to get a little bit of time to marinate. this is what I like to do. Now, I showed y'all my ribs, okay? I learned this little trick from Auntie Fee. For those of you who don't know Auntie Fee, A-U, N as in Nancy, T-I-E, Fee, F as in Frank, E-E. This is the little container that my ribs came out of, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this really quick. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my chicken breast. Okay, so you just wash it out, okay? And I'm going to show you how I can use these little containers that my meat came in, okay? And I hear that you can actually buy these little containers from the store, okay? So, take my seasoned breasts, okay? I'm going to put them, see, right inside this little container, okay? Bam, okay? And then I'm going to take some saran wrap. Get this from the Dollar Tree, okay? And I'm going to wrap this up. Okay? Take my saran wrap, bring it under. Then I'm going to put a piece on the side so it can stay. Whoops. Okay? And bam. There you have it. This is my seasoned breast for my husband, okay? So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let this marinate. Let those seasonings go through there. And then when I'm ready to cook it, it'll taste really good when I go to fry it, okay? So I'm going to get ready to do my ribs, okay? These are country short ribs, okay? Now, these are in the pan that I'm going to actually cook them in, all right? So, I'm going to wash my tongs off because I used it for chicken, but I'm going to need to use it for my ribs. But anything that's dealing with chicken, you want to wash it really well, okay? So, I'm going to wash my tongs because I used it for my chicken. And I want to use them again, okay? All right, there we have it. So, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to season my ribs, okay? Because I'm going to put these in the oven later on. But I want these to sit and marinate too, okay? Now this time I'm going to use chopped garlic. I didn't use that for my chicken, but I'm going to use it for this. I love garlic. Now I have garlic powder, lemon pepper. I don't know if I told y'all, yeah, garlic pepper seasoning. This stuff is really good. Pepper. And world famous paprika. It brings out the flavors and it makes your stuff pretty, okay? All right, so let me let you take a look at it. See? I don't know if y'all can really see that. Okay, there we go. The lighting, for some reason, is not all that great. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over really quick. Okay? Now, I want to put some onions on top of this, okay? I want to put onions on top. And I want to season my other side. So like I told y'all on another video, I think I was cooking steak. You season the first side of your meat, and then if you want to do onions or something, I like to season my onions as well. I don't like to season the other side of my meat and then put my onions on. I like to put my onions on and then season my other side. And that way the onions are seasoned too. So this is the little trick I showed y'all last time about your onions. You cut your ends off, then you cut it down the middle. Take that layer of skin off of there. Boom. That's a perfectly, quickly peeled onion. Okay? Bam. Rinse that off. Okay? Now I'm going to cut some onions up. And I'm going to put it right over top of my meat. Bam. Put all those onions right over top of my meat. Okay? Now, if you want to get all fancy with it, you can. Okay? So let me get fancy for a minute and then show y'all what I did. Okay? You can get fancy. I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane. On my way to Tokyo. I'm so fancy. Honey? Alright, y'all. So, yeah. Let's take a look at that. Okay? It's not perfect, but it'll do. Let me show y'all real quick. See how I got the onions right on top? Kind of, you know, kind of neat. Okay? Now, let me season it real quick. And then show y'all something. And your garlic powder. Did I do pepper? No. And pepper and paprika. Now, my onions are seasoned. I don't have unseasoned onions. Okay? So, there you have it. Alright? There you go. Okay? So, now, all I'm going to do is just take some aluminum foil and put it over top of that pan. And I'm going to poke holes in it, honey, and boom, voila. Put that in the refrigerator, and then when maybe 5:30 comes, stick that in the oven. By the time my husband come home, honey, the house is going to be smelling great. Okay? So, thank you for visiting Mama's Kitchen. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Only if it's the Lord's will. Okay? All right. Goodbye, y'all.